Right. Pack one, pick one. To me, this is a pretty obvious choice. Yeah. Practiced offense. You watched my video yesterday. Um, I was actually just rewatching it. My opponent uh, used this card against me, and it's pretty effective. Sad when they played it. Uh, they were in the Witherbloom archetype, and during the game, they played a planes, and I was like, I think they would play planes in this deck, and it was this card. And it's definitely worth splashing for. And it really just runs over the game. The fact that it gives a creature double strike or lifelink after putting a counter on all your creatures is just very, very strong. And it does it twice with a very cheap flashback cost. So yeah. Yesterday I was discussing the concept of being a carver or being a reader. Carver aggressive with their picks and they say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and the rest of the table is going to react to me. As a reader, says, hey, I'm going to sit back, listen to the signals, and respond to what other people are doing. Since I've picked such a strong white card, um, pack one, pick one, I really want to play that in my deck. So I'm definitely going to be slanting towards carving out either white red or white black. With that in mind, best card for me is going to be Elite Interceptor in this pack. Uh, this card is just awesome. One drop for a 1/2, and then got this rejoinder ability that can untap one of your creatures after attacking, or tap down a creature to make attacking easier. The repartee trigger, and it draws you a card. So, I would think in this pack, we've got a road. Um, 1 mana for an instant, destroy target creature or planeswalker. It's control search your library for a basic land card. Put that on the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. This card is, I think, really strong. I'm really excited to be picking it up right now. The fact that it's 1 mana to destroy a creature, really strong removal, very cheap. Uh, Whenever it's used against me, I'm always super disappointed. um, and getting a land, like, rather have my creature. So just super strong removal. Um, and I'm really thinking, okay, I'm carving out this white lane. I know I want to be a white drafter this in this pod. Um, Here, stand up for yourself is good removal. Feed the swarm for a target creature enchantment and an opponent controls you lose life equal to that permanent in a value. Also, be good removal. I'm also seeing a Rebel Rouser in the pack. This is a great card if you're in Lorehold. I really don't know if I'm white black or white red yet. So I think I'm just gonna go with stand up for yourself, even though I think that the swarm is probably better removal. Um, so in this pack, I think based on all these white cards I've picked, I know I want to be white red or white black. I think Unsubtle Mockery is a good deal stronger than Honor Page. I don't really like Honor Bound Page. Um, Happy taking Unsubtle Mockery here and thinking, okay, maybe I'm in the Lorehold archetype, but I still want to be open to playing white black as well. See what best. Um, so the cards I'm looking at in this pack are Diary of Dreams. I think this card is better if you're more in one of the blue rolling decks. For me, based on the Unsubtle Mockery pick from the last pack, I want to take Wilt in the Heat. If you watched my last draft, I think one thing that was clear to me was how important removal is. Um, I didn't quite have enough removal to deal with my opponent's threats, especially in the first game uh, match against that Witherbloom deck. So having this removal suite early on, I've got 4 removal spells already, is pretty good. Now, this is kind of a tough pick. I'm gonna take the Imperious Ink Mage because there's still a chance that I end up in a Silver Quill deck. I'm not too sad about missing out on Brewing Embermare. Spirit Mascot, gonna be a good pickup. And seeing this card, pick 8, I think we can just note that the Lorehold Gold card showing up late is interesting. Some really good. This is a great green spell. So, and blue on the wheel. Lots of green cards. Woke up or choreograph sparks. Never played with this card. Copy art inserts creature spell. Gonna take bulk up. I think bulk up can work if I end up being in a very aggressive deck. Choreograph sparks was probably the better pick than this. Like imagine copying practiced offense. Hmm, nothing for us here. Take the black card. Cards are really playable in my opinion. Okay. Demonstrator's pretty good. Pretty confident. White red. The past is such a strong card. Really a staple in the white red deck, I think. I'm fine first picking it. Demonstrator's good and a Johnny's response also good, but first picking Pursue the Past is not easy. Happy to take another road. Take the signpost uncommon. The Lorehold. Yep. Hi, Coach. Great card. Taking a 2 drop here. Helping Hand is nice because it does have a leave the graveyard trigger. And if I do end up wanting to like yesterday, I wanted to splash Stress Stream, but I didn't really have the fixing for it, or can help with that. Carving out the cards, reading signals at the stage. Um, I was a little disappointed with Zealous Lorecaster yesterday. Let's try Pigment Wrangler today. Gives me a way to copy my stronger spells that I have here. And in this pack, Spirit Mask here. Bum, bum. Okay. So joined Researcher was a pretty good 2 drop for us, I think. The last draft. Pretty happy playing it again. First strike plays well against like Stone Docent, uh, um, 4-2 Trample. The Sunring Archaic is also good against tokens. Um, but I think within doubt, choose the cheaper card. Ellen Historian is really good. The Lorehold decks be a real problem. I Double Rouser. This just gives you a consistent graveyard trigger as long as you got spells in the graveyard. So maybe we'll see another. Maybe this will wheel. But yeah, Double Rouser. Good card. And here, I think I want Tome Blast over Burst Lightning. That flashback trigger is good. Sad to got another Archaic and another Historian, but I think Tome Blast is the clear pick here. Pretty happy because in this draft, I am not short of removal spells. This is not something I want to take, because giving my opponent a creature is Great. I take the 2 drop. Happy with it. Fire Dancer. I have 7 instants, 4 sorceries right now, so um, ways to that Opus trigger or removal. And I will take the Owlin Historian over the Int Fields of Strife. There's Rage. So I've got a decent amount of removal. I probably won't need an argument. I kind of want Return the Favor. And I do think I'm going to play this card. So reactive, but sometimes you can. Nice to save your creature. Already got a lot of removal. Well then, play 2. Yeah, Strife Scholar. Not big on Strife Scholar. 2 mana for just a 3/2. Nothing for us here. So I think for knowledge. Okie dokie. The way I want to think about this deck is kind of more in like an aggressive mindset, more like aggro style. Make some cuts. I'll probably cut a land. Got if I play all my little cantrips, I think that's just these cheap 1 mana spells. Feel the show. Pretty nice. Because I'll have lots of ways to get cheap instant sorceries in my graveyard. It doesn't play well with the prepared cards. Just sorceries and instants don't go into the graveyard. 1, 2, 4, 5. Flashback. I am gonna keep Return the Favor in. Got one of the Owl Historian. Not really splashing for Fire Dancer. Good for any creature. 10 creatures makes a card like Requisition Trade not as good. I do like that this card draws me cards. Can be pretty good like if I've got like lands I don't need or I need to look for so I'll leave that in. I'm gonna take out the interceptor. I think this card is better in the silver pearl deck where you'll have repartee triggers. 9 creatures doesn't feel so good. Uh, Orion and such a low curve. Lanes out, Price Dollar, and pick out bulk up last right. Yeah, 12 creatures. And guess I'll take out try it like this. 12 creatures. Thirteen creature. Try it like this. And the land count 16, 17. We'll try this. Interesting. I've played this Lorehold deck 2 days in a row now. Comparing it with yesterday's will be fun. I chose the Fire Dancer, the Glass Right, because let's say they play it's like this. I will erode that. And now we'll get a trigger. Oh, this mountain. A mountain. Oh, here it is. Next turn, I will cast this in. Make spirit mascot bigger. I will discard mountain. In. That is why Pursue the Past is so good. That card basically won us this game. We drew 4 cards with it, gained 4 life, and tossed out some lands we don't need. Good. And I'm really comfortable with this deck as opposed to yesterday's because I've got so much removal for anything they might put on the board that will stop me from attacking. Playing 2 cost of brilliance. They're probably gonna play. Okay. Um uh, like yeah. Yeah, I do want to attack. I think I'm just going to erode this, stand up for yourself this. That'll put 2 counters on that. I need to kill this first so that my opponent doesn't gain life with the battlefield. A. Oh, man. Home blast. Um, they can only pump this up once. That'll be and this will turn into 8 damage. That'll be 8 minus 2 is 6. 8 minus or 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2. So this will punch through for 2 damage if they block with everything. And that'll be 2 more. I think I got it. Got 1 card in hand. Rage. This. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Um, so I sacrifice this, and I hit them for 4 damage. Yeah, I won. Okay, that was stressful. Let's. What do I think? Okay. I was stressed out not having a ton of creatures. I think Monstrous Rage was a great draw. Won us the game, honestly. I still think this is going to be a really strong card for us. Like, turning around one of their removal spells, taking one of my creatures is going to be good rather than having Heat Interceptor. Through the pass, showcased how good it can be. I think Erode also, just that 1 mana, destroy target creature, a planeswalker, was so good. Tackle Artist was another MVP. The card I'm uncertain about. Card player discards A number of cards, then draws that many cards. Deal the show deals damage equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard to target creature or planeswalker. Take it out and put in for the Strife Scholar. 13, 14 creatures. It is dependent upon a creature. Be a creature. All right. Seems like a pretty good hand for me. Would have been nice to have a planes, but how it goes. Hmm. I double spell next turn with Pursue the Past. Uh, Spirit Mascot. And I need to cast Spirit Mascot. Cast this. Yeah, I should have held this back and cast Spirit Mascot first. It doesn't matter. Got her. I think my game plan at this stage is just try and make Spirit Mascot really big. A great target for Wilt in the Heat. Pursue the Pass and a road. Or Pursue the Past and tap it. Back with the Fire Dancer. They block. Mm, I just want to draw a card. Mm, yeah, on the top. Honestly, just want creatures. I'm gonna hold up a road. That's it. Just gonna play this, this. Hey, wow. People are playing this spell a lot. Our opponent in the last game played two. They just played. They're playing two. I guess it's a good way to target your creatures. Oh, cute. Um, this looks like it will be good as a combat trick. Uh, it was never. I'm not gonna block. I'm not even gonna bother blocking. I should have attacked with this card last turn. That was a mistake. That gets +1/+1. This gets -1/-1. Okay, so if I cast this is a 1/1. It turns into a 3/3/4/4. So it's not even. There's not even any point. Good. Let's do the pass. One, draw two. Um, darn. So close yet so far. Ah, two cost. Render speechless. Really good for them. And they finish the game with the Tragedy Feaster. And only one piece of removal. That wasn't really enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. the box here, this box here, this, that, one life left. That would have been really helpful a while ago. E45. I think I can just pass this and make this a 5-4 form. I think I just die. Let's just try this. I can't even target that because, wow. GG's. Dang, gosh, that is disappointing. I don't even know. Maybe having returned the favor a little bit sooner would have been nice. Hmm. One win, one lose. When it goes first, got the Sky Coach. I keep this. I can play my spells. Very strange hand. Hey, they're just I crazy. Like, uh, I'm not blocking with Strife Scholar anyways. I would like to eventually cast its spell. Patsy. Create some fractals. Probably just tone blast the interceptor. I can copy their Dadsy spell. 5 mana up. Board pay 3 life. Um, hmm, Not a ton of options here, honestly. I do think I gotta kill this. We're gonna summon a creature and hold up some. Hmm. Guess I'll just erode. Alright, oh, that's a sorcery. Yeah, I guess I gotta pay 3 life to kill this thing. Otherwise, I take 4, 6, and go down to 10, which seems pretty bad. Not gonna pay 3 life to kill that though. I just need some stronger creatures. See what they do. Uh, what is this? They don't have an artifact to sacrifice. They're trying to wield in the heat. Strife Scholar. I guess I'll just return the favor and change the target to Dadsy. Let them. Now I will return the favor, change the target. Dadsy. My turn. Mountain. I can't double tone blast. I probably that would be terrible. Uh, Probably will end up eroding Micah. I should just Tome Blast Elite Interceptor, honestly. I can hit them for 6. I'm just gonna erode Micah next turn. So yeah, we're gonna crew this. And Tome Blast. Yeah. They have discarded some really good spells, so I am curious what they have. Gotta be careful because I face Tome Blast. Micah, Reader of Ruins. Definitely been underwhelming because they don't have any artifacts sacrificed to copy spells. So, Invoker. Strife Scholar, I get two twos. Whenever you cast an instant trigger, you may sack an artifact. They don't have any. They discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. They're looking for answers. I win. Oh no, shoot. I can deal 6, 8 to them, but not 10. I do. Probably nothing. Question is, do I erode Micah now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 to create 2, 2. Pay 3 life. Hitting them for 6 next turn. I think I do just want to. Um, let's hold up the erode. I'm gonna hit them. Tough call. I think I'm gonna do it. I can hit them for 6, 7, 8 damage. Oh, wow. Okay. Guess they didn't have anything in their hands. I was worried about like Gnarl Song or one of the archaics. Right. 2 wins, 1 loss. Turn the favor came in clutch there. Really like that card. Especially when I've got like a lower creature count. Seems to be the case quite often in these Strixhaven drafts. They play something early, we'll Tone Blast it, hold up, return the favor, and erode to protect creatures. Battered Acolyte. That is the perfect target for my Tone Blast. Need to draw a land. Glad I have a road. Discard a card. Um, Monstrous Rage. Not having lands, pretty rough. Yay! And I'll Surveil. Seems good because I need more lands. Oh my gosh, this card. Whenever you cast a spell you don't own, a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Sack another creature. Exile target insert sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard you cast it this turn. And mana of any type you spend to cast that spell. That spell we put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Activate only as a sorcery. I really don't think that card is good. Guess I'm just gonna. Hmm. Cool. Wow. Like it. I like it. Good. They are definitely outvaluing us. Um, I like this any target. I like this plus a treasure token. Sure. We just don't have the link. We're not in a good spot for return the favor. We can just discard it. Home Blast is yeah. We gave it our best effort, but it's unfortunate. We're done. We are toast. Even with practiced offense. Price Scholar. They can sack something to kill it with any of my numerous. Dang. They, we have not done well. Is this the second one to the black white deck? Be performing well against this soupy decks for soup and doing poorly against these black white decks that are able to pressure him. First, I didn't think this card was good. Now I think it's good. And we can just sweep. I'm beginning to see why Cost of Brilliance is good. Triggers repartee. It beefs up your creature, and it draws you get your removal spells or just gives you those that card advantage. Good card. All right. I think power level of this deck is pretty much equal to the deck that I built yesterday, honestly. Like a good hand, but we are roll. Pedro and what? Board one and haste. Um I can't kill it. That sucks. That is man. Really need to draw a land. Color Storm Stallion is so good. We are toast. So fast. Takes over. Ah, well, I can kill. I'm assuming they're gonna. Wow. Okay, so I get to kill it. Little spirit mascot or a pigment wrangler. And then I'll copy the through this. Other tone blast. Mhm. Sure. Kill this and make tackle artist really big. Oh no, I can't double spell, and I really need to double. All right, that's fine. 6. Just summon all my dudes. Or I tone blast 2 to the face. 7. An attack. And I take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna tone blast. Here. Boom. And then Joined researchers and spirit path. Three, the face, and then I have my tone blast. Three threes. That should do it for him, honestly. Really sure what I can onto that. I've drawn zero removal. Oh no, I did. I did on subtle mockery. Their colors playing. 3 damage, and then Home Blast. Yep. Dang. Oh, we gave it our best shot. This guy is uh taking 6 in the air. I should put them down to 2. They do nothing. Alright. I've gotten a road. So I take out one of their dudes, and then they have 3 blockers, and I would have 3 attackers. I just want to draw some cards. I'm so close. Fail. Oh, no. I should've no, 'cause I could've cast Goblin Glass, right? Oh, I had lethal, and I missed it, maybe. Because instead of the Allen Historian, I cast the Goblin Glass, right? I used that to create a Sky Coach, and then, no, they would've bounced some my hand. What I'm looking for is practice offense or requisition raid. Am I running? No, I took requisition raid out. Probably not a good decision. See. Okay. Got flyers for days. Just what I need. They're getting overly aggressive. This is 6 damage to my face. I'm not going to block. They can tone blast me for great, ladies and gentlemen. Add 2 mana of any one color, and this only to cast instant and sorcery spells. Uh, I will attempt to kill this. What? No. And try to attack for everything. They only have 2 blockers. Yeah, got it. So close. Killing that Color Storm Stallion in the beginning of the game, uh, really helped us. Oh, crazy. I guess they didn't have any way to, magnum opus their Color Storm Stallion, get it up to, 5 mana to copy it. Wow. Okay. So 3 wins. Wins in Premier Draft. It's not bad. Hmm. Mhm. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this deck I'm playing right now solid 5. Because uh, I'm feeling confident in my games, but there's times when a little shaky. I don't feel like I necessarily have the board presence to push through. I'm relying on sort of grinding out damage and doing removal spells. So it's been hard. But 3 wins is not bad. And potential for more wins here for us. All right. So we are on the play. 2 planes, but a lot of white spells that I can cast. I've got Elite Interceptor. I can use that to draw. Um, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, like we are playing a soup deck. Got green, got red and blue. I just use shared roots for more green. Okay, so maybe it's just team. Um, I want to pressure them as much as possible, so a Rife Scholar. Hungry thing. Seems good. Um, I think here I'd like to double spell. Or 5 mana up. Um, I could cast this and surveil. I'm really looking for removal, or I just hold up return the favor. I'm gonna hold up return the favor. Yeah. Uh, and a chump block. Yeah. I could draw into like practiced offense, which immediately makes no blocks. I'll chump block later. You got. Guess they're trying to decide what to remove. Fractal mascot. A hobby target. Okay, so I could put increment onto one of my guys. No, that's fine. Um, that's fine. Don't need more than I really just need my removal. I do have a really healthy removal suite, so should be able to draw into that. Um, 6. This is unfortunate. Um, I'll let them hit me for 6 here. This is gonna block that. This is gonna block here, and I'll take 6. Oh, that is so bad. I can't return to the favor that. Why would you ever have that in your main board? Ah, hmm. I guess this here, I chump block, maybe return the favor something. Like, what's beating me isn't even special call. Like, they just play big green spells. Been kicking my butt. I guess I'm just gonna copy it and kill another one of their guys. Yeah. All right. They got it. Done good. Love to see the road. Mm, this was a disappointing. Nice. I'm just gonna concede. So here, they just applied consistent pressure with their creatures. Pure and simple. I think my deck had potential. The creature count was a bit low. My creatures felt pretty weak on the whole. The removal was good, and I didn't really have enough leave the graveyard triggers for Spirit Mascot to show off. So I'd say 5 out of 10. Um, Probably on par with the deck I built yesterday. I think this would have been a nice card to throw in as interjection, but the creature count was so low that cards really wouldn't have been helpful. Brave Scholar underperformed. I never got to cast its prepared spell. I also just didn't have enough Leave the Graveyard triggers for Alan Historian to really show off. Looking back at the draft, even though I did carve for white for practiced offense, I wanted to be white red or white black. I think a better decision might have been okay, I'm getting past a lot of really good green cards. Maybe I am in like a green blue type deck that just splashes for practice. That probably would have been more effective. But in the moment, I just sort of got into the carve mindset and tunnel vision towards one of the standard uh, Lorehold or Silver Quill white decks, and didn't even really consider the splashing deck that was probably more open to draft. So, um, I guess the takeaway is that when I get into that carving mindset, I'm saying, okay, I'm really trying to shape my lane and not read as much. Um, it's not that I just turn on blinders, what's going on, because I could have easily carved for a splashing deck. And I just wasn't really seeing that. So um, I was just thinking Lorehold. As a result, we did get a Lorehold deck together, but it was a 5 out of 10, whereas a, a green blue deck, I think, which was pretty open, could have been a little bit stronger. So interesting. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. And any ideas, suggestions, leave below. Thanks so much.